When you're talking about giving and fire, this is what is our BOUBoU top is talking about. You can wear it anyhow, and you tell me that, oh Vicky, I don't wear trouser. I bring it to you. You can actually wear your pencil long skirt on top and also your flare long skirt on top. You can wear it to beach with your bump short with, oh my god, this top is a top that you say I wanna get, because you can style it different. You're welcome to my YouTube channel. For today's tutorial, you need your fabric, your thread, and your tape rule and your scissors. So let's get right to the cutting table. The first thing that we're going to do is fold your fabric into 4. Like fold it once into 2, then fold it again into 4, just the way you're seeing me doing. So because we are cutting the back and the front together, as you can see on the thumbnail, as you can see, I already cut chalk on it. I first of all used my neckline 3.5 by 3.5, so I changed it to 3 by 3.5. You can make yours 3.5 by 3.5, depends on you. I was contemplating on using 3.5 and 3, but later on I used 3 by 3.5. You can use 3 by 3.5, you can use 4 by 3.5, depends on how you want your neckline to be. That is it for me. As you can see, I was rearranging the neckline. After that, you go down by 1 inch for your slope, 1 inch for your slope, and you draw it. As you can see, I already draw it there. Sorry guys, I already dried. So the next thing that we're going to do is our sleeve. So I was thinking I should use 10 or 11. I was not thinking which one should I use, and I decided to use 11 inches later on. I start the measurement from the slope, then I use this. That you use 10 or you use 11 inches, depends on what you want, but for me I use 10. So from that place I measured 1.5. If your fabric is much, you can measure 2 inches, but for me the fabric, it was not much, so I had to measure 1.5 from that sleeve length to down to the length of the fabric. So after that, as you can see, the way I was doing on it. If you are new here, you're welcome to my YouTube channel. If you're new and you're welcome, I love you guys so much. You're welcome to the family. Then after that, you are going to measure from your shoulder to your nipple point. From your waist to from your shoulder to your waist, then from your waist to your knee, from your waist to your hip line. Sorry guys. So then I draw a straight line. So later I'm still going to change the length. I first of all use 17 inches. Later on I'm still going to use 16 inches because I found out that the 17 inches will be a bit long for me, so I later use 16 inches. As you can see, I'm drawing my straight line. For you draw from your shoulder to your waistline, from your shoulder to your nipple line. As you can see, I've reached out. So from that your waistline, I've changed it to 16. You go down by 6. I first of all go down by 6. Please, if 6 is okay for you, it's okay, but later on I went up I later changed it to 5 for myself. But 6, you can use 6, you can use 5, you can use 4, depends on how you want this. For from the waist, you go down by 6 inches or 5 inches or 4 inches, as you can see. So for me, I first of all used 6 inches, but I didn't like the way it looks, so I changed it to 5 inches. So from your hip line, you measure 1 inches, like you see me do. So from that 1 inches, you are going to draw it and go and meet the 1 inches. So I later use 5 inches. So this drawing that I'm drawing, I later changed it when I was cutting. I used 5 inches, the one that is up. You see the way I curve this thing? That is how you are going to curve it. So right now we are going to cut it. We are almost done with the tutorial. So the first thing you are going to do is cut your neckline, then cut the sleeve part. Then you know that 1.5 inches we measure, you cut it first. After cutting it, you take it out like this. Then we want to cut a design for the front. Please, you pick one one, you see me, one side, all other side we replace that. So for that cuff, you are going to cut it down. You see, I didn't fast forward this place because I want you guys to see what I'm talking about. So you cut it from there. You cut only one, only one of the among the 4 pieces. You pick one, then you cut it out and full cut it like what is it. So this is how your clothes will be after cutting. If it's not like this, you have cut nonsense. Yeah. So it's gonna have a slit. For right now, let's go to the sewing part. Returning subscriber, I love you guys so much. Thank you for always watching. Thank you, I love you guys. So you place the 2 shoulder together and sew it, because then you use bias to turn it, and after that we are going to go to our machine. I was contemplating, because the thread, I don't know what to use here. I was thinking, okay, should we use burnt orange? So I started sewing. As you can see, I sewed the shoulder, then I went to weave this shoulder. Then after that, I'm going to show you guys the bias that I'm going to be using. I couldn't see the color of this bias. The dress is so hard to see the thread and also the bias, so I have to use this. Then you sew the bias round, then you fix it, notch it, and sew it inward. As you can see, I was done sewing. So after that, you know, the where we cut the cuff, we are going to sew it now. The cuff that we cuff in the front, you sew it down to the down part, like those cuff. After doing the cuff, then you shape your neck, your sleeve part, then you sew your sleeve part just the way you are. So you sew the both sleeve part. So right now, this is the where we are going to be putting the rope. I used 28 by 4. Yes, by 4 inches. So it is by 4 inches. You can use any length of your choice. Then you sew it like this. After sewing it like that, then you now place the sewing part in the middle, just like this. Then you sew it and use anything to, this is what I used to turn it. You can use anything to turn yours. Just turn it out and give it a good press. So I was done pressing it. Then I'm going to show you guys. I already chalk out where I want to put it already. I forgot the video, deleted, or I didn't even know how I misplaced the video. So I just want to try to explain. You place your tape rule to your half length. Some will be 15. So from that your half length, you get the midpoint in your fabric. Then you measure your waist divided by 4. You measure your waist divided by 4, and you place it on it. Some may be 8 inches. Mine is 8 inches. And you now place this thread there. You sew it and you place the other side. Divide your waist by 4. You place the other side on it. So that is how the thread will go. Then after the thread we are done, you are going to fold the cloth into 2. Then you sew the side and sew the other side. Then you sew the down part. That is all for this tutorial. And if you have other question, you can comment down below for me to answer. I'm going to make sure that I answer. If you have any tutorial for me, comment down below. The reason why I love this dress is that you can use it to rock anyone you want. Your short skirt, your flare skirt, anyone you want, use it to rock it. As you can see, I rock it with my pencil long skirt, and it's also on our ready to wear. If you want to place order, we are available to deliver it anywhere in the world to you. As you can see, it's beautiful and wonderfully made, and you can use a trouser too. And we also have our ready to wear vintage that you can actually order for. Thanks for watching. See you guys on my next video. Bye. Love you. Mwah.